Hello, it's Friday, August 31st, 2012 at 11:53 p.m. Central Time. And we're looking on the tail end of Isaac here as he goes up the Mississippi River. There's a few things I want to point out. I did want you to take note that we had an earthquake here in Missouri. It looks like around St. Louis area, August 30th at 22 Universal Time, 22:03. And we had a little one here in Arkansas, 1.8, on August 31st at 5:33 Universal Time. It just so happens that the hurricane, the tail, is going through this one in Arkansas, and we seem to be rotating around this one in St. Louis. Also, I want you to notice this fire up here in northwestern Nebraska. Let me zoom in. We had a whole bunch of harp rings showing up just a little while ago. Actually, I got a screenshot. I think a couple of them will show here. Yeah, there's one here, one right up here. Des Moines had it pretty bad. Omaha, La Crosse, Wisconsin. And when I went to look at, let's see, I've got quite a few things open here, so bear with me. I went to AccuWeather on their interactive, right here, their interactive map. And you can see them plainly here. What's interesting is the ones to the north of the storm. Well, I guess it's not a hurricane anymore. I don't know what they're calling it. We'll check it out here in a minute. These are open-ended and these are all closed. Each of these circles and these blobs go around the Doppler radar. And you have to go to Dutch Sense's site. I'll put a link to his page so that you explaining what these harp rings are. We've been talking about them a long time, but they're very active here tonight as this the tail end of Hurricane Isaac comes up. I wanted to show you the jet stream. Let me go ahead and play it here. This is a 3-day loop starting August 29th, and right here is Isaac at New Orleans. Let's see if it'll go. There we go. What's interesting is how much this tail end bends down here. See, there's something pushing on it. Actually, these little arrows, let me see if I can zoom in. This is 3 days worth, but look how this pushes this down. It looks like part of the jet stream's doing it too. We actually get a V here. See how that bends? Extreme pressure pushing that down. And what that does is that swings this up. Last night I did some loops about this time. Let's see. Get this started. This is the water vapor loop. And you can see that right here is New Madrid, and you can see that the edge of the hurricane I'm just going to call it Hurricane Isaac. I know it's not a hurricane anymore, but that it's just right over New Madrid. Actually, it hung there for quite a while. If I enhance it, you can kind of see it a little better I kind of checked out these things happening here from North Carolina. They were strange, but I couldn't really identify what it was. It looks like something's pounding into it. And here actually we've got some little clouds kind of drifting off also. It seems to be related to this one, so I'm not sure what that is. Here is the visible radar. And you can see that we got this extreme, it's pushing this way and this is pushing that way. I was doing a lot of praying after I saw that, and then now tonight when I came on, the tail end is hanging over it. So the New Madrid's been getting some high pressure in the last few days here, the last couple days. And then this is the infrared, so that way you can see what's happening at night, but it's not quite as detailed. And this little bumpy thing, that's where they're cutting out part of the radar. Usually because they don't want you to see something. We might not be able to handle it and all. I did find out how to get my times. This little show button, if you click it, it's blank. But anyway, it gives you the time down here. This is August 31st at 3:45 Universal Time. Let's get something with a picture on it. The unfortunate thing though is that you lose the state outlines. So see there? So you can see what time it is, but you can't, you lose your reference points. Let's bring this down so you can see that's the whole thing. And yeah, I was showing you this one. And the nice thing about the infrared, of course, is that they have more enhancements you can do. Like this is vibrant color enhancement. I thought this was kind of interesting out by Chicago here. You got this, it kind of fades away into a dot right at Chicago, and then once it fades away, that's when we get that bump. So actually, let's see when that is. Let's go find the bump. Going backwards. See right here, it comes to a pinpoint. Let's see if I put the roads and rivers. It's kind of a mess. Yeah, that's right at Chicago there. Well, I assume so because all the interstates are turning up there. And then the next frame, that's when you get the cutout, and that's at, oh, we lose our color too. That's at 4:45 Universal Time on August 31st, which, let me get my little key thing out here. That's at like 45 minutes past midnight Central Time. All right, so let's go back to, actually, as I'm looking at this, it's interesting that we have this other hurricane or tropical storm, and I don't know if that's Aliana or what. I think it is, but it's almost like there's a tension on here or something. Okay, going back to, see, I showed you that, I showed you that. I gotta find this right here. This is a current loop. Let's get the time on it. Well, maybe we can't. Now my little button doesn't work. That's no good. Anyway, this is tonight, and I don't know if you can see it. I talked about this in another video, and I'll put a link to it where I'm talking about the these concentric circles. And actually, this one centers in right here, which is, let's see, just to the northeast of Isle Royale. This is Isle Royale right here, which is actually Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. And also, we have another one right here, and it seems to center in, well, right by that earthquake, right around the St. Louis area. I can't quite get a fix on it, like right here, I think. Going back one, I'll play this for you in just a minute. And let me brighten it. Oh, I did brighten it. See it? And then going forward. And then it fades away, but you can see the one. And then this is the loop starting over, but I brightened it so it washed everything out. But I'll undo that in a minute. But I'm going to kind of click back so you can see that these are pulsing. And so when I looked at this, actually this right here is at 3:31 Universal Time. You can kind of see, and I guess you'll have to go look for yourself, but the outer ring of this one is intersecting the outer ring of this one right here real strong. And so I went and looked at that area, and I got so many things open. You can see right here the smoke rising up. Actually, right here, let me zoom in. I should have just done Nebraska for you, but I did not. See it? It looks actually there's like 4 spots there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's right where those lines intersected. Now here's actually, you can see it on radar. This is current radar also. Now I'm getting distracted as I'm looking at this because this is something really weird. I don't think I've ever seen it before. See this little, let's zoom in, look at it. Now I'm going to lose my train of thought. Can't talk about so many things at once. But look at that. I've never seen that before. Omaha. See what's happening to the radar? And it's where this is intersecting this. It looks like. See how this rises up? Look at that. Very strange. That's a new thing. So it's like right in here. All right, now, so I'm showing you where those are intersecting. The fire is rising up. Here's fire detection maps, and I've got it open here, right up here. I'll give you the link to the USDA Forest Service fire detection maps. Went in, and here's the area we're looking at. Chadron, Crawford, Nebraska. See right in this area, there's the two, and there's this one. When I went and looked at current large fires, it did show up right here. And it says that report date was August 31st, and I can't really tell where it starts. It says the cause was lightning, but you know, when you look back at this other map, I mean, that's a lot of lightning to happen all at once. Let's get this one going. I'm going to click through here, going back. I should have zoomed in. I'm sorry I didn't. I mean, if you open the 1KM map, well, I'll do that for you in just a minute. Let's show you this. Sometimes things don't open, so you can see that these basically are all rising up at the same time, and I don't see any lightning going on either. I don't see any heavy clouds or anything. See that? I'm going backwards. So there's no smoke here. Now I'm going to go forward. There it goes. See it? Actually, you can see all these clouds kind of just break up too. Let's go see if we can see it on the, whoops. Now my mouse is getting a mind of its own. Yeah, see, it's not going to let me load it. It does not want you to see. You know, I got a couple mice in my house, and I've been trying to catch it, and those little suckers are smart. I just can't believe it. I mean, yeah, anyway, they keep getting away, but it's been an adventure. Let's see, I think this one, yeah, there we go. One of them I actually got one of those little no-kill traps, and when I went to check the trap, I saw the little mouse running away. I thought, oh, he got away. When I opened it up, there was one in there, and he just bounded right out of there. It was interesting. I have trouble killing things, and so I try to live trap them, but I'm just not very good at it. See right here? Actually, we can zoom in again. It'll give us the state outline in a minute. And we'll slow it down just a touch. So that's not light. Well, you know that's, anyway. I think I've shown you everything I have. If not, I can make another video later. Yeah, that's from yesterday. I like to have things saved. I'm trying to talk and look at the same time. This is the University of Utah, the Troposphere Report, and this, I'm just going to play this through so you can see it. Here's the hurricane right there, Hurricane Isaac, and you can watch it move up through. At the point that it flashes white, that's where it goes from actual data right there to their forecasting or future. There was an area that it hooked in there that I thought was very strange. And this hanging over Florida is very odd too. So here we're starting the loop again, moving up. Actually, they're always a little behind on this, so that flash white was like 6 hours ago. That double hook was right there. We're going to just do it here. Right. When you steer things, it's always better to have two. And these pulses, oh, right there. That's 24 hours out, it's saying. And here's the really strange hooky one. That's 30 hours out. And then it goes right back down in over the New Madrid at 54 hours out right here. And let's go ahead and look at this too over here. Oh, I need to start over. I wonder if it will if I just click up here. Yeah. Now it stopped going though. There it goes. And here's New Madrid right here. Get my mouse out of the way, sorry about that. So anyway, there you have it. God bless you, have a good rest of the night. Oh no, wait a minute. I wanted to show you on Google Earth. Here, actually there's a Gwen tower right here. I went in to look at it though, you can't see anything on Google Earth. They've got it all fogged out. Here's that area that's burning. Here's Shadron. So it's kind of a ridge area actually going down into the river, which that's interesting too. And then also I wanted to show you, I went and looked on Lake Superior for the center of that one area that was pulsing. I did find something, you know, it may or may not be something. Let's see if we can just get this going. No, it's not going to cooperate. Usually you can just swing it. And there are some interesting things in this area. We've got a Doppler station right here. We also have the U.S. Navy ELF antenna. The large, it used to be the largest. I don't know if it still is, but it's an antenna that basically goes from here to there. Well, approximately halfway mark. Oh, right here is halfway mark. I was trying to figure something out. So, but let's go look at this little island here. There's the Isle Royale. And I think this is the border to Canada. So it's Passage Island we're looking at, way down on the southwest tip. Come on. I quit using my mouse a long time ago because they were doing things to make it vibrate, and it hurt my hand. So way down on the tip of the island, I'll put the coordinates so that you can go look at them if you'd like. But there is what appears to be an antenna. I'm not sure that it is. The shadows are going that way, so it would be right here. And then there's a couple buildings, and I don't know what this is. And then there's a dock, it looks like of sorts, or a docking area. So, and that's not going to do me any good. So anyway, there you have it. God bless you. Have a good night.